Hello, Taurus. Elsie here with a reading for you. How are you? Happy Thursday, almost to the Friday. It's Thursday, it's Friday Eve, I guess. Welcome here. Thank you for clicking here. And if you are brand new, I hope you will stay. I think that once you see everybody in the comments, the high vibrant tribe that's here, you're at least going to want to participate once in a while. Yeah, they're a lovely group of people. So if you're my ride or die, stick your head up in the comments. Want to see you. Thank you so much for communicating with me that way. Whether it's a thumbs up if you like the programming or communication in the comments, I'd love to hear from you. Let's keep connected here, right? Here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. This is for Taurus. No dates or times, y'all. It's whenever you find it. If it's for you, you shall know. Ah, okay. Somebody's coming back, Taurus. Yeah. I hate to tell you. I know. Elsie, you've been telling me for 3 years someone's coming back. I know, Taurus. I hear you. It's the boomerang. Someone's about to boomerang big time. Yikes. Yikes. Yeah. Look at that. So it feels like someone is coming back. Someone is coming back with a bunch of feelings and an offer. That's what it feels like. Like, wow, blam, just like that. 8 and 2 is 10. That's the 10 cups right there. Somebody's coming back to reconnect for love. Yeah. They see you as really, really stable, Taurus. They see you as kind of just staying in your lane, right? Yeah. Staying in your lane and doing your thing and being well, taking care of yourself, glowing up, looking great. It's what's calling them back. I think it's the energy that's calling them back. Yeah, stability, right? With the 9 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. It's in the reverse though, which is good. I mean, somebody coming up from behind the fear wall or realizing that they can just put down the burdens. They don't have to worry about the last strike. They can just put the burdens down and walk away. And that's in the future energy. I think you're going to be minding your business when they come back is what I want to say, Taurus. I think you're in your own lane. And they're pretty much going to have to come up behind you and tap you on the shoulder because I feel like you're so focused on yourself and what's going on in your world that I think that you just allow the universe to speak to your gut. Intuitively, you know that this is happening. Intuitively, I feel that you know that someone is looping back here. And they're bringing the last pentacle. Yeah, the one that's going to change everything. Yeah, the long-term relationship. You go from the 9 to the 10 of Pentacles and you get all of the abundance, right? Abundance is a word that covers a lot of stuff. Yeah, you get the material stuff. You get the big love, the great family, the everything. More money than you know what to do with. I feel like you are minding your business, is what I want to say. You're minding your business and waiting for the Ace of Pentacles to introduce itself to you. I think someone's looping back. I don't know who that person is, Taurus, but maybe you do. Could be someone who is Piscean. Could be also a water sign for sure. Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. Yeah. Taurus, you know. You have a knowing. You know you're going to be speaking to the Emperor. I think that you already know that there's going to be some conversation between you and the Emperor. It's going to be tough conversation. It's not going to be about feelings. I mean, it's going to be respectful. I feel it's going to be interview-like. Is what I want to say. I feel it's going to be very honest, and whether or not we hurt each other with our words. The The Queen of Swords comes out in the upright, and she's the one who's really finding her voice newly, because she could be divorcee. Someone who didn't really have to speak up for herself or on her own or alone for a while. But this person is a leader, right? Because she's now a divorcee. She's in charge of her own life. She's doing her own things. Yeah. And she has wisdom as well, because she is someone who is a queen. So what I feel is that we have you, Taurus, who is the spiritual teacher or the spiritual one between the two of you. I feel like the Emperor brings a little bit of cynical energy, but I feel like there's going to be communication between you. Very clear communication. We're not talking about feelings. Nope. It's not going to be emotional. We're just going to keep it 100. That's it. So you think that the Emperor is coming in to end the cycle, Taurus, but the Emperor is looking at you like, I get to speak with my soulmate. I get to speak again with this person that I'm really connected to. So this could be a friend, right? I mean, we have a lot of cups here. It's probably not friendship, but it could be a friend turned to love, a friendship turned to love. It feels like the Emperor sees you as someone that he or she is emotionally connected to. It feels also like you think that the Emperor, the conversation you feel is going to be with the Emperor is that, you know, thanks, but no thanks, I'm out. And that's not the way it's going to be. I don't think it is, because the Emperor is not thinking about that. The Emperor is actually, I feel, thinking about what he's going to say to his soulmate about, I want to invest here. How do I get into your life? How do I invest in your life? Taurus. And is it unrequited love? And it's on both sides. Yes. So Taurus, I really feel like this Emperor is going to reach out in communication. The Emperor feels like you are a soulmate, or it's connected to you in a way that he or she is not connected to any other human or animal on the planet. This person thinks that this is an unrequited love situation, and that's why they're coming in speaking with swords, right? Don't forget the Emperor is also the King of Swords, right? He has all the energy of all the kings. And it feels like there's going to be a very curt and very honest, very truthful conversation with you, Taurus, because this person is going for broke. You understand that they feel like it's like when you feel like there's no damn way I'm going to win up against this competition. And then all of a sudden you win and you're like, how did I win? How did I win? And it's kind of like what's going on with the Emperor, I feel. The Emperor is coming in thinking that you're in a position to tell him no thank you, or her no thanks. And you think that the Emperor is coming in to end the cycle. Yeah. I think that your gut is still telling you something different, though, Taurus, is what I want to say. 3 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. A very happy partnership. It's happy. It's like both of you going against the grain. Like, you know, somebody looks up to the other person, and it's a very fiery, happy, fun, silly, you know, sort of connection, I feel. And it's full of victory. I feel like once you get past the 5 of Wands, that the Queen of Wands holds a wand, and we get to the 6 wands, right? If you bring the right energy, you can change any of the energies, right? You can bring 1 to the 5, and all of a sudden you're in victory, right? People are your friend. And I feel like, yeah, that this is like a friendship that turns to love. That's what it feels like. This person respects this person, and vice versa. I feel, Taurus, you respect your person because they are self-made, because they are the person who's, you know, either at the top of the food chain in the corporate world, or they own their own business, or, you know, they have achieved a lot of things. But Taurus, they see you as having achieved a lot of things as well. Yeah. But I think that both of you feel as though this isn't going to work, because it's an unrequited love situation. You're both thinking it. Oh my gosh. So crazy, Taurus. It's like we've got two people that are so highly cerebral or intelligent, it's checkmate. That's what it feels like, because he's holding a pawn. He's holding the bishop right there, right? It feels like checkmate. It's like these two energies are very, they can take each other on. They're highly intuitive. They're both teachers. They're both, you know, kind of spiritual. And yeah. Okay. What are we talking about, Charlie? The conversation. Okay. What sort of conversation is going to go down here? I've got the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. I don't want to be single anymore. Somebody could have had a financial impact of some sort, but I don't think that's what it is. It doesn't feel bad energy like that. Someone could be willing to share their abundance. Someone who no longer wants to be single is ready to share their abundance. It could be a financial impact for some. The Knight of Swords, I really want to see you. I really need to talk to you. Maybe somebody is saying, look, I'm not single, but I need to talk to you. Hierophant is in the reverse. This person's trying to have the courage to tell you that they don't want a commitment. They're lying to you. And you know what? You know it. You know it. 4 of Pentacles. I was like, what? That doesn't feel like what's going on here. But yeah, that's exactly what it feels like it's going on here. It feels like this person comes to you and tells you, look, Taurus, I'm not single, but I do want to speak with you and let you know that, you know, that I am, I don't know, like that I'm looking for like a non-traditional relationship with someone who has the strength to love me. Okay. The Emperor is worried that you don't have the strength to take on everything that he has that comes with it. What I want to say is there's a lot of things you don't know. 4 of Pentacles. There's a lot of things you don't know. This person wants to know if their friend is the wish fulfillment, and they're not saying so. Like the Emperor wants to know if you are the wish fulfillment or if you are the soulmate. He thinks you are, but I'm looking on the bottom of the deck and it says this person's hoping that you are. They're bringing the money. The Emperor wants to support you financially. There's a lot of things that are going to be said, I feel, but it feels like that what this Emperor is saying and what the Emperor is feeling are two different things. I think your spidey sense is going to get tingling. I feel like you've been in this position before where the words didn't match the energy, and I want you to make sure that you, my friend, are listening to your gut, right? Make sure you're on your intuition about love. Make sure you're on it, because this person's given you wacky energy before, I think, is what I'm going to say. The King of Pentacles, I feel like this person comes, I think they're doing quite well for themselves, and they're looking at you as the wish fulfillment, but they're unsure because you either haven't talked about it or somebody is holding on to the hope that there is a wish fulfillment with a soulmate here. That's what it feels like here, Taurus. All right. Advice for Taurus, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Advice for Taurus. Embrace it, Taurus. Embrace it and expect to be terrified. I think. Experiencing the worst and afraid of failure, or expecting the worst and being afraid of failure. I think that you're supposed to, embrace everything as it is. I feel like you do live in fear a little bit. Fear is a liar. Please know that. I think that you're mostly just afraid of failing with the Emperor. Like, there's going to be a lot of, it feels like the Emperor comes with baggage, just what I want to say. The Emperor comes with baggage from, you know, life hasn't been kind to the Emperor, okay? And I feel like it's going to be a lot of obstacles that you're going to have to overcome with this person, because there's going to be decisions that are going to need to be made, and understand that the Emperor, being Aries, will sometimes make those decisions under passions, right? I'm passionate about this, I'm passionate about that. So making decisions too quickly, perhaps. It says here, don't be afraid to fail. Follow what makes your heart happy, and that there's going to be decisions and need to gain clarity through decision making. You're going to take the leap of faith anyway with this Emperor here. I feel like you are going to take the leap of faith anyway. Here, let's get some deets for you here, some details. Tell us more about this person we're talking about. Taurus, this person, please tell me who we're talking about. More details, please. Got Sagittarius. This person could present to you as a Sagittarius, so it could be Sagittarius rising. This person could also be Sagittarius. Yeah, it could just have Sag, right? Sun, Moon, or rising. So soul recognition is what we're looking at here. I think it's a recognition of fire. I think that's what I'm supposed to tell you. I think that's why I'm going on about the Sagittarius, because Aries and Sagittarius, right? I feel like you could be dealing with an Aries. You don't have to be. It could be a Leo, could be, but I feel it is fire. So it's a soul recognition. It's a fire burning in the soul. You and the Emperor realize that there's a soul burning here, a soul recognition. So I think that you're supposed to let go of control. Something may be coming in the next few days for you. It says light hair, dark hair. One of you could have light hair, dark hair. It says to be very courageous here, that somebody who is possibly large in stature, or they seem really tall, they seem like a big personality, right? No matter what their stature is. But I feel like this is your divine blessing, this Emperor here. And for those of you who are the Emperor, this Hierophant is your divine blessing. Yeah. You're supposed to use your intuition, reaping the benefits of hard work. There is something coming. There it is, right there. Yep. Passion. Emperor's bringing in passion and justice. Woo, justice and passion. Look at that. Yep. That's your immediate future. Nice. Could be an older masculine for some of you. Maybe you are the older masculine. I'm going to go for now. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. And if you could offer me a thumb up, or if you're interested in a private read, please look into the description. Look for the yellow dot. You'll find everything you need. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.